Hamlet. Long live the king. Ironic. Loyalty on the surface. But king actually corrupted and guilty. Pours poison in the king's ear. It's literal murder, but also symbol of lies and corruption, spreading through Denmark. I shall obey, my lord. Shows Ophelia's obedience and lack of independence under male control. Get thee to a nunnery. Hamlet rejects Ophelia harshly, shows his bitterness, distrust of woman, damaged view of love. What an ass am I! Exclamation mark. Insult himself for lack of emotions, for his father's death. He is inactive. Shows self-hatred and frustration, inability to act. To be or not to be, that is the question. Hamlet. Question whether to live and suffer or die and escape pain. Aye, there's a rub. The problem is uncertainty about what happens after death. The pangs of dispraised love refers to the pain of rejected or unreturned love. This conscience does make cowards of us all. Overthinking and fear of consequences stop people from acting. I did love you once. I love you not. Contradiction shows deception, confusion, or Hamlet's act of madness. Blasted with ecstasy. Ophelia trusted Hamlet. Sweet love promises, but they turned out false. That sucked the honey of his music vows. Means ruined by madness. Ophelia says Hamlet's mind has been destroyed. Continuation. No more like my father than I to Hercules. Hamlet about King Claudius. Mother, you have my father much offended. Oedipus complex, when talked to mother, speaks in riddles. Oedipus means that he can't believe his mother can be involved in the death of the king, or he know but he don't want to actually believe it. Couch of luxury and doomed incest. Two contrasts, luxury and incest. Clash. Says a lot, conveys a meaning of the play, which is they are kings but still do low stuff, must be stripped and rebuilt. But go not to mine uncle's bed. Hamlet blackmail his mother emotionally, can't attack straight, again because Oedipus complex. Were better my mother had not borne me. Saying pointless things, shift blame on his mother, when actually it is because his own inaction. Coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. Sarcastic. Leftovers from funeral were immediately served at wedding. I will say it again. Coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. And additionally, it shows complexity of his mind. Coldly could mean with no passion, bitter, tasteless. Complexity in son-father relationship. I would not in plain terms from this time forth. I would not in plain terms from this time forth. Everyone would lie to Hamlet from now on. Nothing and will say nothing bad about Hamlet. Doll's house. Is it my little squirrel bustling about? Shows outward loyalty and affection hiding underneath control. An atmosphere of lies infects and poisons the whole life of a home. Both Hamlet and Doll's House, because it's a connection with both of the text, use poison and infection imagery to show corruption spreading. In Hamlet, it's about Denmark. Lead me the way you always do, my child. My child is another quote. Both show female obedience and male control. I would not be a true man if your feminine helplessness did not make you doubly attractive in my eyes. Both shows a twisted male attitude towards women. Now I am beginning to understand. It's a contrast. Hamlet realizes his weakness, but still delays, while Nora's realization leads to action. Oh, the icy black water! Exclamation mark. Both suggest thoughts of death and escape from suffering, as the famous quote from Hamlet. Now I'm beginning to understand again, but now it's both mark a moment of realization, as there's a rub. Well, I'm like a shipwrecked woman clinging to some wreckage. Both show emotional suffering and failed love. Thank you, Christine. Now I know what I must do. Contrast. Hamlet delays because of thoughts. Nora finally acts after realizing the truth. This wonderful beauty that is mine, alone all mine, said but Torvald. She's worth looking at, isn't she? Both show love mixed with selfishness. Performance, possession. Just rather than real one, the real care. You are dancing as if your life depends on it. Never, never, never. Both connects emotional breakdown with apparent madness or hysteria. I'm putting the shawl over your beautiful young shoulders. And that's the music of his music. And Ophelia trusts Hamlet with his sweet promises, blessed with ecstasy. Sorry. Both use sweet, attractive language that hides control. Little spendthrift wasting money again treats Nora like a careless child. You mustn't disturb me. Torvald to Nora create a power divide. Money, main symbol of play. No debts, never borrow. 2 exclamation marks. Torvald present like morally wrong. Torvald present it. Nora already secretly borrowed. Ironic. Home that depends on loans is not free. Debt threatens image of perfect home. When Nora secretly eats macaroons, you haven't been kneeling sweets, like parenting your child. Nora lies. Marriage built on performance. It was I who saved Torvald. Important because it reveals hidden strength plus responsibility. I too have something to be proud of. Nora wants recognition. It was like being a man. Connects earning money with male freedom and power. Krogstad. Law cares nothing about motives. Forgery is still a crime, even if to save life. I shall not be able to play with them anymore. Frightened, her secret will corrupt children's. Nora. Something glorious is going to happen. Romantic illusion about marriage from Nora, as she thinks that Torvald will take the blame for her. Nora asked to keep Krogstad. Refused. You suppose I'm going to make myself ridiculous before My stuff, reputation important than kindness. This is incredibly obstinacy, Nora frustrated. Dr. Wang reveals his love. Those were his oysters and champagne. It's about him suffered from his fathers who have an STD because of his sex and pleasures. I have loved you as deeply as anyone else. Then Krogstad, Torvald, say, dance for me, Nora. Not so violently, Nora. You must coach me up to the last minute. Nora think about suicide. 31 hours to live. Helmer must know everything, saying Linda about the email which she will release. Dr. One go out and leaves Black Cross, marking his death. He has taken his leave of us. Torvald furious after discovery. You have destroyed all my happiness. No religion, no morality, no sense of duty. Krogstad send letter and forgive the Torvald, and Torvald suddenly changed. I am saved. It's selfish. You too, of course. Afterthought. I have forgive you. Act as if morally superior. Not understand the problem. The sound of door shutting heard from below. It's extremely important, and it's stage direction, and it's symbolized not a rejection of the dollhouse and begin independence life. Continuation of Hamlet. Horatio is an old friend of Hamlet, as well as Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Horatio saying, "This bodes some strange eruption to our state. It suggests a ghost warning of politic trouble." Hamlet isolation can't come back to uni. Hamlet about Claudius. A little more than king and less than kind. Than kin. K-I-N. Claudius more than family, as both uncle and stepfather, but less than kind, unnatural, morally wrong. Oh, that these two solid flesh would melt. First soliloquy, thoughts aloud, suicidal thoughts from Hamlet. Something is rotten in the states of Denmark. Very, very important. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And it's Marcellus saying it. Laertes Polonius warned Ophelia not to trust Hamlet love. Hold it, a fashion and a toy in blood. Hold it, a fashion and a toy in blood. Laertes say Hamlet love is temporary. I shall obey, my lord. Obedience plus lack of power of Ophelia. After meeting Ghost, Hamlet saying, "O cursed spite, that ere I was born to set it right." O cursed spite, slash, that ere I was born to set it right. Hamlet feels trapped by responsibility of revenge. He knows something is wrong, but hates he must be the one who fixes it. Polonius about Hamlet madness. Mad for thy love. Mad cause she rejected him, assumes. Shows how deep he misunderstood by adults. Hamlet to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Denmark is a prison. Denmark's a prison. Feel trapped physically and mentally. Hamlet tried to expose Claudius through acting. Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. Compared to actor who can express emotions stronger than he can, even though actors, grief is fictional, implying that Claudius is playing. Hamlet made another play where king is poisoned. The play's the thing. The play's the thing. Idea is fulfilled. Give me some light. Away. Exclamation mark. Claudius' reaction. Light ironically exposes dark guilt. King, pray, Hamlet not kill. Now might I do it, but now he is praying. Delayed again. Hamlet kills Polonius, mistook for the king while he was spying. How now? A rat dead for a ducat dead. Exclamation mark, question and exclamation. Shows impulsive violence. Polonius' death caused Ophelia madness, Laertes' revenge and tragic end. 14 brass is a foil to Hamlet. He does act, and your wing army to conquer, while Hamlet can't even revenge for his father. How all occasions do inform against me. Everything around shows his failure to act. Laertes is another foil, want to kill Hamlet immediately after king said to him that Hamlet is the one who killed Polonius. To cut his throat, I, the church. He would kill Hamlet even in church. Juxtaposition to Hamlet, who would not do it. Poor Yorick. Jester he knew as a child died. Hamlet realized that everyone will turn to dust after death, not afraid of death. Imperious Caesar dead and turned to clay. Hamlet's last words. The rest is silence. Horatio to Hamlet death. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, Savelli, and listen again.